from the community right now.
All right. First of all, Sean F. beseeches you. Can players change Gat's clothing in Gat Out of Hell?
See what the spirit world says.
Oh, no.
No.
No, you cannot.
Alas. Gat has his own look that is very distinctively his, it would appear.
Yeah.
Next, John W. asks, was Volition built on a cemetery?
Ooh. I'm almost scared to find the answer to this one.
That has to be a no. That's kind of a ridiculous answer. I don't know.
Wait a second. Yes.
Yes, it was.
It was.
Wait, are we actually talking to a spirit right now? Is this
find out.
what we're doing? Oh.
The answer is yes. Who are we talking to then?
D A N E
Dane V. Dane Vogel.
Dane Vogel.
Dane Vogel.
Oh, he's speaking right to us.
Dane Vogel
Well,
is.
hello, Dane. Thank you for being here with us today. I guess we'll see what Dane says for the rest of these questions.
Yeah.
All right. Steve Leopard asks, can the boss of the Saints and Gat get married? And if not, why?
Let's see what Dane has to say.
E S H. Oh, no, Dane's not into romance, clearly.
Eesh. Yes. Eesh.
Clearly not.
Yeah.
Alec G asks, if Gat is unkillable. So, is Gat unkillable?
Well, why don't we hop in the game and find out? That's
All right.
probably the better way to answer that question.
Sorry, Dane. We'll see you down there. Thank you.
All right. And now we're actually in game, and there's Dane himself in the Ultra headquarters.
Hello.
Why don't we wander out and find some new things to do? In fact, one of the first things we're going to see here is one of the new enemies. This is a spire. It's got a number of demons that are guarding it. So we have to try to take this guy out.
I'm going to slam him from the air.
Oh, there we go. Use my shockwave. And I'm going to try to rip its heart out. Because that's what Gat does. Awesome.
So we have a question from the stream.
Excellent.
Is that Dane model the same unused one from Saints Row 4?
It is not, actually. This one we decided to do brand new for the game. Our thought was, let's get one that kind of suits Hell. So he's got a nice little pendant that's kind of uniquely his. It's a combination of Ultor logo and as well as the a satanic pentagram. So it is completely built new for Saints Row Gat. In fact, well, why don't we do this? Let's go find Blackbeard. I'm going to start a quest for us.
Awesome.
Yes. So Blackbeard is one of the denizens of Hell, and we're going to go see if we can help him out.
These things can do.
I'm going to reset it. Oh, we'll look at that first.
Yeah.
Go, Kinsey.
Kinsey totally
Oh,
beat
no, I
that.
hit the fire. The spire got me.
Hell is tricky to fly through.
We have not cleaned it up.
Yeah, and we're in the Badlands, which is pretty dangerous unto itself. Queen Anne's Revenge.
You can join my quest.
Yes, I would like to. All right, let's see what Blackbeard has for us.
Abandoned ship! We've been boarded!
All right, now it's time to help Blackbeard clear his ship from these damned imps.
Maybe I do like
Imps have completely infested this thing. So it's time for us to give him a helping hand. These guys are terrors. But
like to
luckily,
kick him in the face.
exactly. Dual stomp. Now, we did get to get one of my favorite weapons in the game. This is the God's Hammer.
That is a freakishly
So the God's Hammer is a melee weapon that does a nice little localized sort of stomping blast whenever you use it. Personally, I prefer this one. Kate loves to give me a hard time about always using this weapon, but I think it's
Yeah.
less clumsy or random than some of the other projectile weapons in the game. Little Star Wars
Does
reference.
have a nice hit there, yeah.
Once aboard, he wouldn't listen to their cuts. He ran amok in the bowels of the ship.
We lost it. Here they come. They're still
There we
infesting
go.
the ship.
Another wave. You know, once these guys latch on, they can do some serious damage.
All right, I've got a question from the stream.
Excellent.
What was the main focus on this game when deciding what to develop? Was it story, kind of entertainment value?
It was a little bit of both. It started with the story in terms of figuring out what it was that we wanted to do. What was the, you know, what kind of story did we want to tell after the events of Saints Row 4? And we thought that this would be a really fun way to do something with an expansion pack that tells something new, tells something a little bit different, but still gives you some further adventures of what happens with the Saints. And so it started with the story, and then it immediately bled into starting to figure out what we were going to do with the gameplay itself. And since open world is what our games are all about, we thought it was going to be a lot of fun to be able to just create a sandbox in hell that's nothing but gameplay, nothing but just going around from activities, diversions, and then some of these denizens of hell, freeing them. Just a lot of different things you can do. But so it started with a story, then developed into the setting and the gameplay.
And this is an example of one of the storybook scenes that you'll see throughout the game.
On strategic targets in exchange for a share of profit. Johnny, who was interested in murder, not money, happily.
We have a guest.
Oh, guests.
All right, we have
Excellent.
some guests have joined us.
Hello, I'm Jeff Pulaski. I'm one of the writers here.
I'm Jason Blair. I'm a writer. I got a rock.
Wait, happy Halloween, everyone!
Happy Halloween!
Go outside, wait for the great pumpkin. I swear he'll arrive.
Find the most sincere pumpkin patch around you.
Indeed.
Welcome, guys.
Thank you.
We're showing off some of Blackbeard's fun events.
Yes.
Blackbeard, though.
Yeah,
What?
Pirate chest. We're not going to show you guys the pirate chest right now. We're just going to tease this one a little bit. Because what you've got to do is you have these glyphs here. You've got to go around and find them. And once you find all three of them, you'll unlock the chest. But let's not spoil that right now.
No.
Right? People have got to find where those glyphs are.
Well, I'm going to go find the great pumpkin, so...
Oh, excellent.
Good luck, everyone.
I
Have
gotta
fun
go-
watching.
I gotta go feed my dog. All right. Thank you, Jezebel.
He'll find it. No problem.
Thank you. Weird druid.
Yes. That works.
Okay.
Correct.
Oh, hello, Pope. Bishop. Bless you, my son.
Are there any voice commands in Get Out of Hell?
There are, actually. We have a number of voice commands for the game. We're not going to demonstrate any of them right now, just because since there was going to be enough talking during this sequence, our thought was let's not make them active. But there are a number of ones. We've even got some Easter egg ones that we think you guys are going to have a lot of fun with. Not going to spoil those for you right now, but there's some pretty fun ones that the team has been able to figure out. So yes, voice commands are indeed in the game for PlayStation 4 and for Xbox One, to be specific. And in fact, we're on the PlayStation 4 right now, I should mention.
We have another question. Is this considered an add-on, or is it totally separate from Saints Row 4?
It is a standalone expansion pack, so it is separate in the sense that it is you don't need to own Saints Row 4 in order to play this or anything like that, but it is continuing the story of the Saints, and so it is definitely a part of the Saints sort of experience.
And here we're going to see an example of another ally that you meet in Hell, and this is a pair of sisters that you guys might recognize.
We're standing in a parking. I don't like it either, but Centerpool isn't giving us many options. I can't believe they tried to force us out. I can't believe you forgot the mimosas. I think we have bigger problems. I don't think you realize how much I love mimosas.
I can't help but notice that people are trying to kill you.
Yeah, they're
Help
really
the
big
twins
on that
out.
Here.
What did you do?
Is now really time? We can wait until we're done shooting.
And they are superpowered themselves, so they don't even need a whole lot of help from us. But of course,
Responded by killing everyone.
Yeah.
It's like that, but
we're going to do so because that's what Gat and Kinsey would do.
Keep talking, bitch.
Fire again. Here we go. So I got out
Alright.
the damned impaler weapon.
Going to snipe some of the flying enemies as cars are flying by.
Will this be available for the Xbox 360 or PS3?
Both, actually. It's Saints Row Gat is available for PC, 360, PS3, PS4, and Xbox One. So we have tried to cover pretty much all the bases on that. It's a lot of fun to be able to use in any of the platforms. Voice commands and things of that nature are there for next gen, but the core experience is definitely going to be the same regardless of which platform you're on. More flying. Yeah, these flying demons can be a definite challenge.
There you go.
Nice. Now we've got the Grenadier. So one of the main bad guys, he has a flame aura, and he shoots a plague of frogs. So you have these cute little frogs that are roaming around, but do not let them hit you, because it will definitely mess you up.
They will explode.
We have a question about whether you'll be able to customize the character appearance the same way you could in previous Saints Row games, or is the appearance completely fixed?
For both Gat and Kinsey, the appearance is completely fixed. What we wanted to do with the expansion pack here is just give you that real feel of Gat and Kinsey, as opposed to on Saints Row 1 through 4, when you're playing the boss, you can have the boss look whatever you want, however you want them to look. And we thought it would just end up being strange for Gat and Kinsey to look like something completely different, because they're such iconic characters in our series. So we decided to keep them uniform. Your players won't be customizing this one, but it is something that that definitely varies it up in terms of the look from when you first see them coming off of your homie, or your crypt ship, I should say, and then entering Hell. You have your more demonic look for both characters.
But you will be able to, if you have a save from a previous Saints Row game. Yeah.
Excellent point. Yeah, exactly. So when you first meet the Saints, they are on their crypt ship, and you're going to get a chance to see your character. If you have a previous save and it's on the same platform, well, it'll detect your save, and your customized character will show up in the scene. Because of course, the President of the United States gets kidnapped in Hell, and that's why you're here with both Gat and Kinsey, to be able to rescue him. So yes, you will definitely see your character.
You helped us, now let us help you. Here's a little by another group of sisters, the Gorgons.
And now we've got a new superpower. By rescuing the twins, we have just earned Blast. And this is Stone Blast, where it's going to turn the enemies into stone. And we've also unlocked a diversion. There's a tutorial here, but we're not going to bother to show tutorials.
Yeah, I think we already got it.
Yeah.
We got it down.
Tutorials are... Does anyone even use tutorials anymore? I think gamers just go straight in.
Straight to it.
Yeah.
But it's there if you want it.
Absolutely.
For those who want it.
I think we have some guests coming.
It's a wizard.
All right, we are being joined by another guest, collected from the halls of Volition's development.
Hi, I'm Doug Nelson. I'm a senior designer here at Volition. Worked on a lot of different games in the past, a lot of Red Faction games. I worked on SR1, SR4, Summoner series.
And
pretty much all of them.
Who are you dressed up as?
I dressed up as Harry Potter. Yeah, I just wanted to say hi to everyone and happy Halloween.
I have to ask, is that a real wooden staff?
This is a real wooden staff. I don't know where its origin is.
It was in our garage.
It was in our
The origin is the garage.
Basically, I decided to dress up, and Kate was like, "You should use this staff that I have," and I was like, "Yes, I should use the staff that you
That we
just
have.
have."
Yes.
So here it is, and it is very
Staffy.
awesome.
Staffy, yes.
But anyway, just want to say hi to everyone. And, have a happy Halloween and enjoy the stream.
Yeah.
And I got to get back to the Halloween party, so.
Thank you for coming by.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us.
I'm going to go ahead and start an activity for us real quick. It's one of the new activities in St. Trogat.
Awesome.
So this one is Hellblazing. This is going to be a test of flight. In fact, we'll let the demo play itself out here real quick for you.
I've set up a rudimentary flight path through the city. All you need to do is hit the checkpoints in the order they appear. Now, because I'm a swell guy, I put some orbs out there to help you. The white ones will recharge your wings. The green ones will give you more stamina. Let's go.
All right, so we've got a timer. We've got to be able to go through all the waypoints within a very specific period of time in order to hit bronze, silver, or gold medals. This is a fun one to do cooperatively. If you get the route down pat, you can definitely have a lot of fun with it in terms of being able to help each other out. Or if you're a little bit more competitive,
Stomp
you
them
can
into the ground.
Yeah, you know, you can take some of these waypoints out, and you're not quite sure where that waypoint was, but the green orbs are able to give you stamina to let you keep flying faster, and then the white orbs are going to give you an extra wing flap. In fact, to explain that a little more, in the lower right-hand corner...
Kate's gonna win.
She probably will. But Gat's got a few tricks up his sleeve.
See, if we both try to only win, then we won't complete it because we won't be hitting the checkpoints.
This is true. That's a very good point. Yeah, so that white orb I just got there, for example, in the lower right-hand corner of the screen, you see those feathers? Those are the wing flaps that you use to be able to give yourself like almost like a turbo boost as you go through the game. Oh, I did win.
Oh, you did it.
Sorry.
Aw.
Silver.
Gat is Gat.
No.
Can you choose whether to be Kinsey or Gat when you're in single player? And how does that work in co-op?
Yes, you can. You can go to the Ultor lobby and switch any time to play as Kinsey or Gat. In co-op, as you see here, Gat will be the host and Kinsey will be the client. Kinsey also has special lines for the different situations that she's in, so it actually is pretty fun to go through the game and play as both.
Yeah, there's different events that you can go find where they'll say different sayings. There's
Yeah.
the lines that they have when they're talking to some of the denizens of hell, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, because you know how Kinsey feels about Viola and Kiki, so...
I'm going to take a
It's a
minute and
special
upgrade my
moments.
character a little bit.
Yeah,
I was
we
thinking
said
the same
question.
thing. I would
Are
love
there
to
a
do
lot of upgrades?
Oh,
It's
you
the
know what?
question we just got on the stream.
Why don't we walk our way through some of the upgrades?
Yeah.
I'm not sure whose stream is live right now, but
Both of you guys.
Yeah.
okay,
great.
perfect. So yeah, you guys can see we have our full smattering of super sprinting type upgrades. I've got to get wall sprint.
I need flaps. More wing
Absolutely.
flaps go for more flight speed.
Yes, that is an excellent suggestion. Nimble is one of my favorite ones. So as you fly around, when you bank and pitch, Nimble is going to be able to take sharper turns. So this is one that's a little bit more of an advanced upgrade, but once you get used to it, it's very, very powerful.
I'm picking up hover, which lets me hover in the air, and then I'm able to use the super power, or the arcane powers, and shoot guys from the ground. So you can blast from the air and stomp from the air, that kind of stuff. It's a lot of fun.
Absolutely. And then, of course, for some of our offensive powers, we have more guests.
Oh.
This is excellent.
We have another guest has joined us.
Hey, everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
All right. If you could introduce yourself,
Yes.
tell us who you are, what your job is at
You want me to
Volition.
break character?
Well, or if this character works at Volition, he can tell us about his job at Volition.
That's kind of what I'm
my,
thinking.
my real name
Yeah.
is Jordan. I'm a gameplay systems designer here. But I'm dressed as Joel from The Last of Us. Got my phone brick.
my backpack.
That's amazing.
That is awesome.
The brick makes the costume.
Where's the bottle?
Yeah.
I'll get that
I usually
later.
do the brick versus the bottle, I confess.
Yeah.
It's just something about that solid brick. That
I
just,
couldn't find a foam bottle to throw at people.
That's
so
fair.
I got the
That's
foam
fair.
brick. Yeah.
It's responsible.
So I'm sneaking around the office all
Very
day.
responsible.
Awesome.
I like it.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, thank
Cool.
you for joining
Yeah,
us.
thank you.
Absolutely.
Enjoy the stream, everybody.
Yeah.
All right, I've got a pretty good dose of superpower upgrades, and then of course, as with all the Saints Row games, there's plenty of player upgrades for you to be able to grab: health regen, damage reduction, many of the things that you would be familiar with from previous Saints Row games. So that's a long way of saying there's a lot of upgrades, especially considering this is an expansion pack. I would say we have more upgrades than most full-length games. So this is pretty impressive.
I'm saving some of my money though because I want to go upgrade weapons.
Yes.
There's also
Weapon
a weapon I need
upgrades are
to,
magnificent.
Yeah, there's a weapon I need to pick up from the store that I definitely love to use.
Do we want to grab that next? Do we want to go grab some upgrades before we go on to the next?
Sure. While we're on the topic of upgrades, I guess.
All right, I'm going to go to the local weaponry. So weapon stores are a little bit different than what you guys are used to in previous Saints Row games because, of course, it's hell. So you wouldn't expect to have the same sorts of areas for you to be able to go through. So we have weapon lockers in hell. You're going to be able to use that to be able to grab whatever weapons you want, upgrade them, etc. Of course, I'm upgrading the hammer.
Yeah,
I know this is
yes.
no surprise.
Just lets him kill everybody.
Oh, yes. The
Immediate
smite
insanity.
upgrade, yeah, it strikes everyone with electricity. It's really just... You can't ask for more
I'm
than
going to
that.
be using the frog gun that you saw earlier that the demons were using.
That is an excellent one.
This is also a fun one.
And we had a question about how much diversity is there weapon-wise. So this seems a really great time to talk about
Yes, definitely. We have a pretty fair number of weapons. There's actually 3 different weapons per weapon type. And one of the ones that we love the most, we have the 7 Deadly Sin weapons.
Yes.
And so there are certain weapons, and I'm sure we'll unveil a couple of those during this, that are very unique. It's where we tend to have our more unique weapons. And they are a lot of fun to be able to use. In fact, there's one right there.
There's one right here. This is greed sitting in the weapon store for a large price, which I cannot afford right now because I got greedy with my frog gun. But this one embodies greed because you have to buy it in the store for a large cost. But you do get your money back when you use it because it lets you get additional wages dropped. It's a really fun one, too. I'm going to get my frog gun.
I think we should go to a marshalling ground next. What do you think?
Sure. Shoot frogs. Out.
And we have a question for you specifically, Jim.
Yes.
What is your costume?
I am a monk.
A green monk.
Yeah, is it green? Yes, the lighting in here makes you look green, which I actually think is even cooler than the brownish, sort of strange Jesuit monk color that it's supposed to try to be simulating. This is what happens when you get the nice polyurethane kind of outfit. I think it shows up much better in these sorts of streams. So that is what I am. Oh, now we're going to get the intro to the marshalling ground.
The 7 deadly weapons, are they only accessed through some kind of pre-order?
No, you actually can get, each one of those is earned through the game, and there's a multitude of different ways you earn it. So like Kate was showing with the one that you buy for 100,000 wages, there's some where you have to do different challenges, and once you complete the challenge, then you'll earn it. There's one, and this is the one that I'm pretty sure we'll probably be showing today. There's one where if you can just find it in the world, it's yours. From the very beginning, you can go straight there and just grab it if you want.
As a hint, you get it the laziest way possible.
Right.
Yes.
Right. That is quite the hint. All right. So now we're doing marshalling ground. So this is an area here where we've got 5 archdukes from hell, and they actually come in and kind of protect these areas. Oh, we've got a new guest. Outstanding.
Have a seat in our chair of honor for guests.
Right here?
Yeah, right there.
We've already freed one of your brethren, Blackbeard,
Yes.
Oh, nice.
from the game. So we're definitely on the side of the pirates.
I forgot me sash. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween, indeed.
All right, can you tell the stream who you are, what your role at Volition is, and what your costume is, if it isn't obvious.
Very good. I'm Liz Wells. I'm a project manager, so I work in the production group, and I am a pirate. I'm a pirate who doesn't have a pirate voice, but is trying very hard.
It's a good effort.
Arr.
And I have to get on with it, so I bid thee farewell. How's that? Close?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely is.
It's good to see you.
Thank you for stopping by, Liz.
Yeah, enjoy the party.
Joining us.
I'm gonna get some help, so I'm gonna call out a little imp to help me out.
Oh.
Oh.
Too late.
Too
Okay.
late.
Luckily, with
He's
playing
still there
co-op,
though. He's
there is
dancing.
still.
See,
Yeah.
he's taking pity on my fallen cord.
See, I'm using my special weapon,
Yeah.
which is doing quite well.
It is
I will
doing
point
quite
out.
well. Here, I'm
Notice
gonna put it back.
the blasts of electricity that will come down when I swing this one down because of my smite upgrade. It does kind of a lot of damage, which
Yeah,
is really
just a little bit.
fantastic.
Starting to
All right, we had a question about why we changed our release date.
Ah, yes. So that one was we pulled it back a week. The way we've been trending on the game, actually, we're actually coming in a little bit ahead of schedule. So rather than just keeping it at the same one that it was before, we looked at it and decided that this one may as well just get it out a little bit earlier. So for both Saints Row GAT and for Saints Row 4 Next Gen, both of those are going to be coming out 1 week earlier.
I'm gonna call in the big guy.
Oh, excellent.
Here we go.
And just a note, we've had lots of people in the chat asking about future Volition projects. Obviously, this is not a topic we are at liberty to discuss, so
Sadly.
we see your questions. We're just going to have to ignore them.
Yes, I was trying to tease you all at the beginning of it with the thought that maybe the audio was going, which it sounds like it was. So, of course, there's something, but alas, none of us can speak towards it without getting fired, I suppose. And well, we love you all. We don't
cannot-
necessarily
we
want to
cannot
get
talk
fired
about it.
for it. So, sadly,
Yeah.
there's stuff. It's cool. It looks like, unfortunately, you guys are, because this is live, of course, are witnessing a bug. There is a brutal Archduke of Hell that's supposed to come barreling in that we have to kill, and that lets us ultimately take over the marshalling ground. But still a work in progress game, so you just saw one of the bugs.
Yep.
Why it's not out yet.
Correct.
Should we look at Pledge Rush?
Yes, absolutely. That is a fun one. I'm just going to collect some orbs that you missed.
Oh, no, I've been getting orbs that you've missed.
Oh, see, every time I pick one up, I feel like it's telling you that there's an orb you missed. Oh, there's a glyph nearby, but I can't show it.
Can't show it.
You guys have to find it yourselves. No
Find
cheating.
glyphs later.
So we had a kind of deep question. What is the meaning of the term Saints Row? Where does that come from? Does it have a background?
My.
Saints Row was the name of a block in the original Saints Row game, and people liked it so much that they decided to use that as the full... Sorry, I cannot take this seriously right now.
That is fantastic.
Hello.
As you can see, we've been joined by another guest.
Well, hello.
Introduce yourself. What do you do here at Volition, and what is your costume?
This is a handmade Ninja Turtle costume with a fancy shell.
Oh,
so
nice.
fancy. So fancy.
Very nice.
Fancy. You know, I'm Jeremy. I make stuff blow up here. I do visual effects. So,
And you're armed with weapons.
an improper weapon for a Ninja Turtle. Yes.
But
Might get
quite
him a
proper
little in
for a
trouble.
Saints Row.
Volition.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you guys are playing a little GAT?
We are, actually.
We're
We're
showing
getting
up.
ready to do a pledge rush. So this is our way of, just trying to fit in to hell. Just getting some of the bro demons and, just smashing them through flaming loops. It's
Yeah.
pretty normal day in hell.
It's the Omega fraternity.
Yes.
Nice.
We have their hazing paddle here. It's on fire, as you can see on mine. So.
And there's their
Look
leader,
pretty rad
Blake.
there.
Thanks.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm rocking the Jezebel look.
I see.
Princess of Hell. Being forced to marry the boss. Here we go.
Oh,
There he is.
there's
oh, where'd he
Blake.
go?
Got him.
Get him.
There we go. And bonus points for getting the leader in there.
Yeah. Nice.
There's lots of Blakes now.
Extra points are good.
That's right. And there we go.
We crushed it.
Yep. One of three. So there's two other places. For the
what is Jim
who's-
Boone supposed to be dressed up as?
That's what they were asking.
I am a monk.
You're a monk.
It's just not perfectly obvious with my green cowl.
Okay. I didn't know if you were Arrow from, Green Arrow.
Yes, that would be far cooler. That is what I am. I am Arrow.
He is now Green Arrow.
I am Arrow from Warner Brothers.
He
Yes,
came in as a
exactly.
monk, but he's leaving as Green Arrow.
Yes.
Saved the day.
That is correct. Thank you. I think that's far superior to just vanilla monk.
Well, you guys have fun.
Yeah, well, thank you for joining
coming
us.
by.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I gotta go back.
Yeah.
And have some candy or
It's good
something.
to see some Ninja Turtles.
Yes.
Or some beer.
Yeah.
Not that we ever drink beer here at Volition.
No, never.
No,
There's no
never.
reason to have cake on.
Right, like we don't have a cake here. Exactly. Doesn't exist.
All right, thanks, guys.
Take care.
See ya. Frogs for everyone.
Ooh, I've got an altar. Should we go ahead and fire up an altar?
Sure. Yeah, I'll head that way.
So we have these altars that are scattered around that you've got to find, and you activate it with a particular superpower, which I've just done. I'm just going to give you a little bit of an intro.
It looks like you kicked the dust off one of those ancient. Whenever you find the right power to activate one of these things, and let's be honest, you have 4 to choose from, it's not rocket science, you'll be imbued with the new arcane element for that power. Sounds too good to be true? Well, it kinda is. Once you steal the power from the altar, a bunch of guardians will appear and try to kill you. But if you use your new power to clear them out, it's yours to keep.
All right.
Now you can send
So
vengeful
now
souls
we're
straight
going to
at
try
your
to earn
enemies.
this new
Don't worry too
power.
much about aiming.
Yeah, this one is Soul Blast. So we'll go up, grab an enemy, put them up in the air, torture them a bit, and then kill them. It's very appropriate. And so what we've got to do is feed this altar, though, because of course the altar is not going to just give this power to you for free. So the more enemies you can kill in proximity, it's going to go up and slowly start to feed it, and you'll see their souls get consumed by it.
I got distracted.
Oh, it's okay.
I got distracted.
Kinsey had the blood fever and was killing everything she saw.
Yeah.
And then just lost track of the health as well.
All right, we've got another question from the stream. Confirm or deny, Volition is the chillest company to work for.
I can confirm it's the chillest company that I have worked for. There may very well be such other places that are more so than us, but yeah, I'd like to think that we're pretty chill.
Yeah, we should have a chill off sometime. I was not paying attention.
It's okay.
Need
We're
more
too
time in the
busy.
upgrades
We're
menu.
too busy being laid back
I
and
know.
chill here at
Very chill.
Volition.
So chill that I died.
Yeah, all kidding aside, it's funny. It's a fun blend of pretty laid back and pretty easygoing and fairly irreverent sort of sense of humor that we have at Volition, and at the same time, lots of hard work. We definitely take the games seriously, even though the games are not always taking themselves seriously. So it's a lot of fun to work on these games. It's a lot of fun to work at Volition.
All right. Was there a particular reason that we chose to have Kinsey as the character that goes along with Gat?
I think it was a good match because Gat is more about bronze and Kinsey's more about brains. So we wanted to have a character down here that was going to think about things a little bit more to counteract Gat's attitudes.
Bravado? Yes.
Yes.
Completely.
No, it's because it's just her birthday.
Yeah.
Technically speaking, that is true,
And
as
it
you'll
is
learn
her
from the
birthday
story.
from the
But
scene.
yes.
And of course, we need to leave Shandi on the ship because she has to be second in command because you don't want Matt in charge.
My God in heaven, yes.
Yeah, I know we've had some players who have definitely expressed that they would have liked to be able to play as Shandi.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Shondi's awesome.
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh, we have
Hi
another
there.
guest. Have a seat. in
You're
our
looking
chair
gorgeous.
Of honor.
Here?
Yeah, right
Yes.
there. Yeah. All right. So we just ask, introduce yourself and what your role is here at Volition, and
I'm Anne. I'm your bearded lady. And I'm a project manager. I work with the audio and writing departments here at Volition. So,
all right.
Outstanding.
Yeah.
And hi, happy Halloween.
Yes. Yes. Well, thank you. That's a very lovely dress, I must say.
Oh, you're thank you. And jellyfish, I hear.
Yeah. Yes, they
Quite
haven't
amazing.
seen me yet.
That's
on the
right.
stream. I'll be coming later.
Oh.
I'm just the
Oh, no,
voice
did I
from
give it
beyond
away?
at the
Disembodied
moment. Yes.
voice.
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
It's okay.
It's yeah.
Teaser.
Teaser, exactly
Ooh.
right.
All right. Well, that's all. Came by to say hi.
Glad you stopped by.
Thank you.
Have fun.
Thanks, Al.
I just took out another spire. They keep hitting me out of the air, so you like to usually get rid of those first.
That makes sense. I'm going to go ahead and start an extraction for us.
Okay.
It's one of the new activities that we have in the game.
Entered one of 4 soul facilities. This is where souls enter hell and then thrown to the streets to want. Mistake. This isn't Satan animus. Sins are the currency in hell. That means these places are the cornerstone of his income. There's 3 sections of the facility, and to fully take it over, you need to capture all 3. But be careful. Satan's goons are going to be looking to reclaim any section you're not guarding. We pull this off, Satan and Ultor makes money. It's win-win.
Yeah.
One of the
Someone
things we're going to do
know.
real quick is turn
Do
the
you still
subtitles
work for
on
Volition,
also.
guys?
Yeah,
Wait till you.
I just saw the question in chat asking if Idle Ninja still works for Volition. I do, in fact, still work at Volition. Hey, everybody.
This guy.
Proof.
I'll have to catch up with you.
No problem. So,
We
yeah,
had a
please.
question about vehicles, whether or not they're still drivable, and if we have any new vehicles for Hell.
Absolutely. In fact, you know what? Let me do this before I answer that one. Why don't we show it to you as soon as we're done with the extraction
Yeah, we
facility
should
here,
finish this.
and we'll show you because we've actually got 3 separate diversions that are embedded in the different vehicle types. So yes, we definitely have not forgotten our fans of vehicles. Right now with extraction facility, we're just trying to capture these 3 different points throughout the facility. This is the extraction point, so this is where the souls that have died from the Earth come in, and of course they've been kind of busy because seeing as how Earth. Well, actually, that's a spoiler for Saints Row 4. Presumably, people have all played Saints Row 4 on this, but I won't say. I'll just say that the extraction facilities are rather busy right now,
Yes.
and leave it at that.
Got it.
We've had a lot of
One last.
questions about what characters from previous Saints Row games we might encounter in Hell. Are there any ones you want to talk about? We can obviously leave some mysteries.
Yeah, we probably will leave some mystery. I mean, we've just shown that we've got Dean Vogel, who plays a central part within the story. The Kicking Viola from Saints Row 3, you obviously would find familiar. I think those are probably two of the safest ones to talk about at this
we
point.
probably want to leave the rest for
Yeah.
surprises.
How about Dex?
Speaking of
of Dex,
I see him on my radar.
here is Dex.
He is going to die.
I'm just going to kind of run him over.
I'm going to stomp on him. Oh,
We have
sweet revenge.
Killed the hell out of him. And, of course, because it's hell,
Yes.
that means it's going to keep coming back.
Yes.
Meaning you get to keep killing him.
Over
again and again.
over again.
We've had a request for you to switch away from the hammer to show off a different weapon.
Aww. Do I have to?
Yeah.
I can do that. In fact, here's exactly what I'm going to do for you. I'm going to go find a new weapon that I've been anxious to show you anyway, so that we can show you a completely different weapon that acts in just a slightly different way than the hammer I've been using. Well, I dodge rockets. So, this just looks like a standard Lazy Boy chair with TV. It looks like a pretty good place to take a seat, which I'm going to do. And now, I have the armchair again. As I can move around, we find ground level so that I can unleash hell on these poor bastards who are already in hell. Because of course I have miniguns, and I have rocket launchers, as you would expect. Oh, we have a new visitor.
Alright, we have another visitor.
Hey.
Have a seat in the chair. Introduce yourself.
Greetings, peasants.
Greetings.
I'm the Celery King.
I see.
And what is your role here at Volition, Celery King?
The Celery King makes builds, so the Celery King hangs out with these guys a lot.
Yes.
We spend
Especially
long
these
hours.
past couple of weeks.
Totally.
Yes.
It's making my minions miss me, but it happens.
Everyone needs evil minions that will miss them on occasion.
It helps.
I find.
It helps.
Yes.
Yeah.
They get
Absolutely.
the work done.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, I'm heading back to my kingdom. Have fun reclining and blowing shit up.
Absolutely.
It's
Thank you
tons of
for
fun.
coming
Yes,
by
thank you for joining us.
and bringing the celery.
Thank you for having us.
Oh, of course.
One fun thing about this weapon too is when you use certain powers, we had to adjust the animations. So you see with Stomp there, I did a little hop within the chair. We don't even bother to get up to stomp.
That's
we have
right.
to hop in the chair. That
We
is
are
the
that
epitome
lazy.
of sloth.
Yeah.
Yes. And blast, we're still like able to lean back and do that too. From the chair, no need to get up.
Is hell for humans only, or do Zin get sent there as well?
Human only in this particular plane of hell.
Okay.
Because this here is New Hades, and so
Yes.
this is one where they've tried to make it kind of familiar, similar sort of architecture, but sure the Zin have a very special place in hell that's just reserved for them.
Yes.
Oh,
Should we find a...
Tacos Melos.
Yes.
Who doesn't want a taco?
People are voting Celery King for homie.
Can see that.
Yes, absolutely.
Oops.
Yeah, this is a completely different area of hell that you're seeing now as well. This is the shantytown area. So this is where some of the poor bastards have to live in these really wretched sorts of areas.
I've decided to kill guys with a locust swarm. So this is a gun that shoots a plague of locusts. It's another one of the demon weapons. So they have a plague of frogs and a plague of locusts. Oh no, the imps are getting me.
Oh, and we
I'll
have
show
an
you what
archduke.
happens when you jump on me. You can actually take the imps along with you as you fly. They're probably going to eat me alive though before I... Yeah.
Uh-oh. And sadly, I am nowhere near you.
I got too excited. I love the imps.
I will avenge your death, though, by killing
The
this archduke.
I have a question if there's any aircraft in the game.
There are not. Our thought was because you are essentially
the
an aircraft,
yeah.
that there was no need. So that is the one that is not in this game. But we think that that's okay.
What happens when you die in hell?
Let's find out.
No! I'm okay, guys. It's okay.
Ow. I might be finding out soon myself, actually.
All right, and we've got
Oh,
another
hello there.
guest. Have a seat.
Hello.
All right. Tell the viewers
And now I'm
who
dead.
you are, what your role at Volition is.
Oh, my name is Aaron, and I am an audio designer. I create sound effects and make lots of noises and pretty much just fill the whole studio up with sounds.
Oh my gosh.
Magical sounds.
Magical sounds.
Yay,
Sounds are good, I
And-
find.
And your
Thank you.
costume today?
I am an Egyptian pharaoh because I love ancient Egypt.
You moved your body.
Very nice. I like it.
Thank you.
It works.
Thank you.
You've even got the eye thing going on, which is
Mhm.
I
seems
like
very,
that.
very
That was,
appropriate.
that was the scariest part, getting that right by your eyeball.
You did it okay, though. Yeah,
Thank you.
you got it on there.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
Happy Halloween.
See ya.
Thanks for stopping by.
We had another question. Are there any boats in hell?
No boats in hell, actually, other than the Queen's Anne Revenge, which technically
pirate
is
boat, yes.
is the pirate boat. That,
You
that
wanna-
admittedly you don't get to pilot yourself, but
Technically, it's a ship.
Yeah.
you're right.
Yes.
You're right.
Blackbeard does talk
I-
extensively about
very
trying to
right.
sail his boat in lava and how much it does not work.
That is an absolute truth.
It is very difficult. As you can see, most of the bodies of water in hell are actually lava. So.
And there have been questions about if anything in GAT will be moved over to Saints Row 4, or is it just completely its own thing?
It is completely its own thing, the way that we do it. So this one, because of the chronology of it, it takes place afterwards.
I died again.
And luckily,
I wasn't able to.
you're on the team.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it is exclusive to Saints Row GAT.
We do, though, have a great modding community that has been exploring bringing things in from GAT to Saints Row. And you can go to saintsrowmods.com to check that stuff out.
Time for him to get some frogs.
We need
We've
more
had
upgrades.
questions
Yes, we do.
About whether or not we'll see any of the characters that are remaining on the crib ship at all in our game. Do we think?
I will say that in our cinematics that you see at the beginning and ending, you're definitely going to see some of the familiar faces there.
You got him.
But most of the action will.
Yes, action-wise, it's Gat Kinsey and then some of the people that we've been introducing you today.
All right.
What else should we show?
You know what? One of the things that I know that people, vehicles would be a good one.
Yeah.
You guys have seen some of the clusters that you can capture. There's special ones in hell here, like the one I'm getting right now. You can grab multiple ones. But yeah, let's go try to find a vehicle real quick. And gotta find the right kinds of vehicles.
There are 3 types of vehicles in hell that have a special diversion associated with them. So we have to run around until we find one.
They're never around exactly when you want it to be able to show all of you on a live stream,
Yes.
I find.
Here's one.
Oh, there we go.
I'm going to initiate balls of fire, where my car is going to be propelled forward, and I'm rewarded for as long as I live. Though talking and driving at the same time, not a good idea.
Not the easiest thing in the world to do.
I was.
You know, we can
that
do.
car was right in front of me when I started it.
We can get a little bit of notoriety up and get some of the monster trucks in, because that introduces a pretty fun one.
Oh, there's one.
And some people are interested in seeing the Tempest. Is that something you would be interested in showing off, that location?
The club.
Sure. I'll head that way while Kate shows you
Rampage.
So I do a flyby. So with Rampage, yeah, you have to kill a fixed number of cars per wave by running them over in a monster truck.
You get to squish them into flat pieces of metal. And the monster trucks in hell are actually our cop cars. The demons ride around in these to intimidate all the citizens of hell. So I'm going to find vehicles and crush them. I'll try to turn around too so you can see how it's crushed. It is a little bit chaotic on the roads. We wanted specifically for the roads to be very dangerous. So you have cars exploding all the time, you have people in the way. It's a lot of fun stuff going on. Oh, and you're in the dance club. No! Again, I was not.
All right. And now
And yes, I am in Tempest.
Is in the Tempest.
Yes, every now and then they let these poor bastards, these poor husks of hell, just dance. So that, of course, you can do whatever hellish punishment that you wish to inflict upon them. So, a little taste of the Tempest. You'll definitely meet one of the denizens of hell in there.
Yeah.
One of the things that we've also tried to do is to create a lot of interesting areas for you to fly along with. So flight is obviously one of the big things we've added to the game. So trying to create a lot of really fun environments for you to be able to navigate, weave around. Lots of overhangs, being able to fly around. And as you guys can see just from us playing it for a little while here, hell is pretty damn big. It's about half the size of Steelport from Saints Row 3 and Saints Row 4. So for an expansion pack of this size, we're really pleased with the amount of content that we're able to provide you guys.
And this is a whole new city.
Correct. It's brand new from the ground up. Exactly.
5 different islands, each
Yeah.
with their own very good different feel. So.
Yeah, Kate's in the shanty town. I'm in the Badlands. Getting shot down out of the sky.
Yeah, Spire's just coming.
One last thing you want to share before we start wrapping up.
Yeah.
We've shown a lot of the main stuff. Obviously, there's a lot of stuff that we're not showing you guys.
Yes,
very purposely
not showing
yes,
you. Yeah.
I think that probably one of the last big things that I did want to talk about is that as you progress through the game, you have the Satan Wrath meter, if you notice, in the upper left-hand corner of the game, and that's how you progress through the game as you level up. And that's what's ultimately going to give the stories, the cinematics, that you're going to see what's going on and how you're driving towards your ultimate showdown with Satan. And but the point is that with it being a sandbox, you're open to do anything in the world that you want, and everything that you do contributes towards your ability to be able to face off with Satan and try to rescue the boss.
Spires got me again.
Ha! Yeah, these spires are no joke.
What happened?
Oh.
We have one final guest who's joining us.
That's it right there.
Have a seat in the chair of honor.
Pretty sure that's the winning outfit, if I'm not mistaken.
I think so.
And if you could please tell our viewers who you are, what your role here is at Volition.
Hello, my name is Jason Strawman, and I'm in QA here at Volition. Worked on GAT.
Yeah.
And I'm wearing
and it's brought you to
this.
That. Yes.
To this. This was caused by this game.
Just blew your mind.
Yes.
Absolutely.
This is how your mind brought itself back together.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's an accurate representation of hell.
Absolutely. If I had to wear that at all times, I would find myself in hell.
That's great.
Absolutely great.
So what are you guys doing now?
We are just
We're just wrapping up, so yeah.
Yeah, we've kind of shown all the fun pieces of it, and leave a bunch of stuff that people will have to find on their own when they play it.
Well,
And leading towards the finale, right?
Yeah. So thank you very much for joining us.
Yeah, no stopping by.
Special guest.
Great. All right. So we are going to be wrapping up the stream, but we have a special treat for everybody before we end. A world premiere, basically. Yeah. But first, we're going to invite you guys to say goodbye to the stream before we switch cameras. So.
Excellent. Thank you all very much. Definitely appreciate you being able to let us show you some of the fun in Saints Row GAT.
Yeah, we've been working really hard, so I hope you enjoyed it, and I guess we'll see you later. Oh, this one.
Yes.
Ah,
yeah.
Goodbye.
Still getting shot.
Yeah. Pause the game
Pause.
so you're not rumbling.
No problem. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Okay, we're gonna go here.
All right. And so, hi, I'm Elizabeth Zelli. I'm the disembodied voice that you've been hearing throughout the stream today. Obviously, I am in costume. This is not my normal everyday workwear. I'm a player experience researcher here at Volition. And we are really excited to share with you today a world premiere of the Saints Row ABCs. This was an internal project that we put together between Saints Row 3 and 4, so some of the references may be a little dated. But we decided that now would be an excellent time to get to share that and have story time with our fans. Yes, microphone.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Get it?
You need to be able to hear me beautifully. Okay. Perfect. Yes. All right. So you just let me know when we're good. All right. And so we're going to start off with the ABCs of Saints Row. A is for Angel, a man with no mask. B is for Bert, like you had to ask. C is for Carlos, who died for his time. D is for Dane, an exec in his prime. E is for Escort, have to keep those girls safe. F is for Friendly Fire, selling weapons that strafe. G is for Genki, reality climax for all. H is for Homies, always there when you call. I is for insurance fraud, make cash when you trip. J is for Johnny, our beloved friend, R.I.P. K is for Kinsey, the hacker who loves kink. L is for luchadors, they're crazed on the brink. M is for Matt Miller, the little Britt Decker. And N is for Nightblade, who's played by a pecker. O is for Oleg, chess playing's his game. P got redacted. It caused too much shame. Q is for Quota. SR3 cut this feature. R is for Ronin. They murdered Aisha. S is for the Saints. The kids from the third. T is for Teacup. What's your safe word? U is for Altor. They're big corporate dicks. V is for Valderrama. She's live on News 6. W is for Washington. Pierce loves getting paid. X is for this guy, the foe of Nightblade. Y is for Yarny, a big ball of fun. And Z is for Zinyak, alien overlord #1. And we have a little special announcement, is that we are having a hardback copy of the ABCs of Saints Row printed up that is going to be the special prize for the winner of our Spooky Saints Halloween costume contest. So we're still accepting entries for the contest. And so if you have any entries, anything, fan art, symphonies you may compose, whatever inspires you, that somehow combines Saints Row and some kind of spooky Halloween theme, you can go ahead and submit those entries to contest@dsvolition.com. It is only for U.S. residents. I'm sorry. Sometimes we have restrictions that we can't work around. But yes, whoever ends up being our winner for our Halloween contest is going to get an actual published hardback copy of the ABCs of Saints Row, which we're all pretty excited about as well.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for joining us for the stream today. Do you have anything else anybody wants to add before we go?
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Yes,
Thanks for
happy
joining.
Halloween, everybody. Thank you very much for joining us for the stream. We hope you enjoyed the content of Saints Row Get Out of Hell that you got to see. And we hope you have a great, safe Halloween and a wonderful weekend.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.